Very good evening to all. Myself Rajesh Naidu. So I'm from Hyderabad. So today I'm going to take a software development lifecycle process and why we are learning today software development lifecycle and which is related to DevOps and AWS. Those concepts I will be help you to understand end of the session. So before we start off the session, let me introduce myself. So as I said, myself Rajesh Naidu. I'm from Hyderabad and currently I'm working in one of the top MNC company as a cloud and DevOps architect. I have a total 16 years of IT experience in a different technologies like Windows, Linux, VMware, Citrix, AWS, DevOps, and Microsoft Azure technologies. And I have other cloud services experience also available like a Google Cloud Platform, and Oracle Cloud, Ravello Cloud, VMware vCloud, Citrix Cloud. There are multiple cloud knowledge and experience I have. So, but officially, I'll be teaching only Amazon Web Services, cloud services only. But rest of the cloud services I have a hands-on experience into the real-time environment. But I never teased any other cloud services. Okay. But parallelly, I'll be teaching Microsoft Azure as well. So there is one of the technology called Azure Cloud with Azure Virtual Desktop. There is a concept is there. So apart from that, my current the working lifestyle. So mostly I'll be working in an afternoon shift. So that is afternoon 1 o'clock to 10:30. So that will be working on. So only the trainings is available in the morning time. So especially morning 7 to 8 o'clock. So Monday to Friday. So Saturday, Sundays mostly I will be stick on to uh, I'll be working with students who are already the learning the course with me. I'll be helping for preparing a resumes, one-to-one interviews taking, and any other helps they required for the students. Mostly I'll be sitting with the one-to-one calls. And other free times I'll be taking the demos. So whenever it is possible, monthly twice, okay, to set up the new batches. Apart from that, so I'm a married person, so I have 2 kids, and my wife is also working as a senior DevOps engineer in one of the product company in Hyderabad location. So coming to the other than my hobbies completely into the technical field. So most of the timings I'll be working with the other companies, like any kind of support is needed, I'll be working that. Other than I have a own company, there is a company name called Hyderabad Cloud, so which was established in the year of 2014. And I have a own software development center in Hyderabad. And so we have more than 10 plus people we are working in the organization. And a few of them are nearly 8 to 10 people are working in India and abroad in Saudi, in Riyadh locations. So few people are working in Canada and France. Few people are working. It's a very small startup company. So we'll be dealing with like a cloud projects, and we'll deal with the hospital application development softwares with Angular, React.js, and other cloud computing and virtualization services we are supporting now. Other than I have a YouTube channel, so that is was started in the year of 2012, and officially I started for the YouTube channel for Citrix trainings. So during that time nobody was there, so I was started the YouTube channel for educating the people. Okay, so right now the YouTube channel is ranking in the #1 place in the Citrix cloud technologies. If you are go to YouTube channel, YouTube website or a YouTube application, if you search Citrix trainings, so our videos will be in the first place on the page on the YouTube. So that we achieved in the last 10 years in the Citrix platform. And if you go to like social media apps, like in education apps like Adban Pro, so we are leading technical service providers in the teaching level. So on top 3 level, so our name is available. Okay, our company branding is available. So that is our achievement as so far. Okay. So coming to this course, especially which I designed, it's completely to zero to hero concept. So that means anybody can learn this course without any doubts. Even you don't have any computer knowledge, maybe like if you don't have any prior any other courses or any IT experience, no matter what. That's why this course is designed. But at least a person he already used some computer basics, then only I would able to take into the class. If the person is new to the computer, it's the first time they're going to touch, really it's very difficult to teach. This is a mouse, this is a monitor, this is a keyboard, this is operating system. It's a very difficult for me. Okay. So I hope so. Nobody was available such kind of candidates in nowadays. Okay. Nowadays, everybody have at least basic knowledge on computer side. Right. So I hope you everybody you can easily understand my communication. Okay. In case if anybody is not able to understand, okay, yes, definitely I would able to teach in the particular concept in Telugu and Tamil languages. Okay. Other than English, I will teach Telugu and Tamil. So in case if you are not able to understand the concept, any tough subject, tough topic, you please ping me on the personal chat, not on the group chat. Okay. Rajesh, I need to be explained in Telugu or Tamil. So based on the viewers from that, definitely I will explain the same concept in Telugu and Tamil. Okay, that is from my side I can give you. And nobody don't wants to record this session. Don't take the screenshots and all. Unnecessarily don't waste your time. This class will be recording with the Microsoft Teams inbuilt software is a paid services. End of the session, Anushri, she is my coordinator. Okay. So she will be sending the link to you to download this video. Okay. So either my team will download and the video will be, they will share either in YouTube or maybe any Google Drive, any other way, they will give it to you. You can watch the recordings even after the class. So every session we will record and we will share with you. I would request you don't waste your time to record the session. We will give you that. And other than that, any material, if you want to prepare in this class, please don't want to create it. Every material I will provide to you. Soft copies, hard copies is not possible. Soft copies, everything I'll send to you. Okay. By group we will be creating. So whoever joining in this, so from today onwards, everybody you are Cloud TechNet employees. You can imagine like that. So from tomorrow onwards, everybody we will be spending and some time we will create your IDs in the Cloud TechNet domain. Okay. Example. So right now, who are available? Suppose Manoj. Okay. Suppose Manoj is there, Das is available, Prajwal Kumar is available, Ravindra is available. Everybody, we will create a domain name under Cloud TechNet. So we will share the username and password to your Gmail account. So going forward, you can install the Microsoft Teams and you can log in with your IDs. So as a Cloud TechNet employees, you are learning this course, but as an employee, you please learn it. That's why I'm going to prepare this course. And few people is new to IT. They don't know how to use instant messaging like Zoom, like Microsoft Teams, GoToMeeting. This type of softwares are definitely they're not using previously. So such kind of people also don't worry about that. Microsoft Teams is very, very vastly they're using worldwide. So that's why we are creating IDs for your my account and we will share the username and password for 1 week of time. You can utilize and each and every notes and every recordings you can download it from that Microsoft Teams. Okay, right. So after that, in case of you are converting to the paid services, like after 10 days, if you pay the fees and everybody, you will be continue with. Otherwise, if you're not like the course, you will be definitely disconnecting from the group and you will look at the trainer. And okay, right. Okay, let's start the session. So first of all, I would thank to everyone. Okay, so hopefully, so my screen is visible to everyone. See guys, there is a 7 steps in the software development lifecycle is available here. Okay, so most of the people have an idea about this process, how to develop the software from the planning to until installation and operations in the software company. Example, a person have an idea, the idea will be converting into software. Okay, so the complete journey from the planning to installation and operations and maintenance, the throughout the journey we called as life cycle. So every company will follow this life cycle journey. So somebody will be following 5 stages, somebody will follow 6 stages, 7 stages like that. So at present here, 7 phases we are explaining here. So most of the phases we are covering this. Example, some XYZ person have an idea. The idea will be sharing to some software development company to implement the particular idea to convert into the software. So the complete idea we will be recorded in the planning sheet. So in real-time environment, there are so many softwares are available to preparing the plans for softwares like a Microsoft planning, Draw.io, Miro, and other tools are available. We can use that. We can prepare the what are the features is required for that application. They will each and every point they will note down here and with the customer presence. So in case of any feature, have any doubts, the client and business owner both will be discussing, and before implementing this design, they will be modifying. So in number of meetings, like 2 meetings or 3 meetings, they will be preparing that. So in this planning, they will not declare any budget for this because of they'll completely list out all the features for this project. After that, they will verify what are the requirement is needed to develop the software, like a front end, back end, what are the database, networking, infrastructure, what are the platform is required. So everything they will be preparing in this second phase. That's a define requirement phase. So once the requirement is ready, again, the document will be updated with the requirements and will send to the third phase. The third phase, the engineer name called architect, the person, they'll preparing the design, the blueprint diagram. They'll be sending to client to verify what are the features after developing. So how it look like the software. So like a prototype model, they'll be preparing here. So once the client is verified everything, then he'll give for the green signal and the client side company will be send a quotation to the owner of the project. So what are the how many days is required for to develop the software and what are the technologies, what are the license cost, what are the infrastructure cost, platform cost, everything they will be updated in the design. So based on that, the charges will be they quoted in the quotation. So once the quotation will be received by the client, so the same type of quotations they will receive from the different vendors. Okay. So like some XYZ companies, okay, they are also developing the same type of softwares with a different programs. So somebody will be developing the application with Java, somebody will be with the .NET, Angular, React. So different software they're using to develop that application. So finally, after verifying, so which company they'll follow a proper process and the proper tools and based on the previous project experience and examples. So they given the project to the particular company. So once the project is started, so the project is moved to the software development side. The project development, so it has a two departments. They will continuously work and delivering the project. So one team name called as development team. Development team. So in the development team, again, there are three different teams are available. So first team we called as coding team. So who called as programmers. So based on the blueprint, so the planning, the code will be written with the different types of programming technologies like a Java, .NET, Python, React, Angular. So these type of technology, they'll use it. So once code is ready, directly the application will not work. So then we'll move to the second phase in the development team. We called as build team. We have a different tools they're using to build an applications. Depends on the program type. So somebody will use Java, .NET, right? So based on that, even build tools also different types are available, like Ant, Maven, Gradle, so MS Build, so etc. So these are the tools are available in the market. So one of the tool they will use to build an application by using the code. So now this is a second team in the development team here. So once the build is ready, that means software package is ready, that's sent for testing because we cannot directly install the package on the server. In case of anything problem, so it cannot be revert back to the changes. It is not possible. So that's why before using this application by the customer, so in our team only a few people, they will test the application. They'll give the results. So based on the positive results, so the application is moved to the deployment stage. Otherwise, still the application will be sent back to the coding to fix the bugs. So we have a different types of testing services are available, like a manual testing and automation testing. So manual testing and automation testing, these are the two methods they will use to test that a particular application. What are the problems are available? So those problems will be recorded in the software and sent back to coding team. Coding team, they will verify each and every bug and negative results from the testing team. They're recoding an existing application. Again, it sends to a build team to rebuild an application. So again, build team will be rebuilt and sent to the testing. So once testing is final, the application will pass from the testing team. They'll be sent for again pre-production development. So here the main problem is until the testing team is providing the green signal, the application is not moved to the production environment. So this 1, 2, 3, the team will be keep on recycling every time. So the old application will be not using, and what are the newly developing and applications will be keep on rotating between the team to team, like a coding to building, building to testing, and testing to coding. Suppose the testing is given to the green signal to deployment, the application will be deploying on the server. Okay. So this environment will be, there are two types. One is on-prem. What is meaning of on-prem? So they'll maintain separate data center in the same building or different location. Complete network, storage, everything they'll maintain in a physical location. Example, this is a data center. They're maintaining a different technologies. Hello. Like a servers, hello, network, storage, yes, sure, backup, security. Like this, all the type of departments they'll maintain it. So now in this particular server, in this particular network, storage, backup, and security, we are deploying our application. Suppose this application we are deploying here. But this application is directly, we cannot install. Okay, this application we cannot directly install on the on-prem environment. So this complete the server, network, storage, backup, and security is managing by IT admin team. So previously the application was developed by development team, right? The same way, a separate a team called IT admin team. So IT admin team means so who manage the a physical infrastructure like servers, network, storage. This team we called as IT admin. So nowadays we have a Windows Server admin, Linux Server admin, network administrator, storage administrator. So these are the people are under IT admin. So the development team send a request to IT admin to deploy an application on the either production environment or pre-prod environment or testing environment or UAT environment. So different types of environments are there. So basically, most of the companies are using testing environment. After that, dev environment, prod environment. So some companies pre-prod also is there. Okay. So total 4 types of environments. If 4 types of environments the managing is too much of costly. So that's why most of the companies they will maintain only prod and dev environments. Okay. But this complete administrator access full permissions only for IT admins, not for the developers. So developers send a request to IT admin to install the applications on these environments. Suppose I'm a Windows Server administrator. I'm taking this request. This application I'm going to install on the testing environment first time, second time development, a third time or maybe prod environment. So like this, I'm installing and this application access is given to the customer. So either customer is an internal user or external user. So based on the project requirement, the application request will be given to few people. So they will directly accessing this application and they will test and they will share the feedback. So based on that, the application will continue. In case of any problem, again, the request will be sent back to the development team. Again, the reworking on the coding level. So this complete life cycle will be continuously running. So version to version, or maybe within the same version, we have a number of bugs or issues once we are rising. So once application is working fine, so then we'll move to the operations and maintenance. So continuously 24 hours, we need to check that application, whether it is working or not, any problems are coming. So based on that platform or maybe operating system level, so any security patches are required or any updations are required. So based on that, the application will be Manoj, am I audible?
Now can you hear you, sir?
Okay. Screen is visible to or not?
Yes, we are able to see.
Okay. Yeah. So once the application is working fine on the infrastructure, we'll go for operations and maintenance. So what is meaning of operations means? So daily, morning, afternoon, and night. So we need to do health checks if the application is working fine and what is the utilization. So weekly, the servers are properly is rebooting or not. In case of any application is accessing by the user, so what type of performance they're expecting. So everything they will do the operations and they will support the applications to the end user. So even the application support also help desk level 1, level 2, level 3 supports also is there. So sometimes the operating system level, so operating system, it releases any security patches or hot fixes or any high level updates, version level updates. So we are updating and make them the environmentally secured. So this complete life cycle, we are maintaining on our software companies. But there are a lot of problems are available. So we are facing daily. So between operations team to IT team. Okay, that means a development team to so operations team. So what are the problems we are facing here? So first the problem we will check here in the planning tool. So in the planning, so in case of the planning, we are doing with any kind of normal Word document like a Excel or maybe MS Office Word document or a Notepad. So the clear cut, the project lifecycle, we're not able to explain to the clients to develop the application. So we have a latest applications is needed to explain the application in a higher level. Example, I'll show you one of the application we called draw.io. So which is a free tool available in the internet. Okay. So I'm going to create a new diagram with a blank page. We can see here. So when you search any kind of images, we are able to get here. Example, AWS. I'm searching here. AWS related images, everything is available. I just keep this and I have to multiple services. I can put this and I can connect each other. Okay. And I can able to build a proper architecture and I can submit to the client. So client will definitely can easily understand after seeing this kind of diagrams. So this type of diagrams is very difficult to prepare on the MS Paint or maybe PowerPoint presentation or Word document presentations is very difficult. So such kind of tools we are using nowadays. So what are the popular tools we are using nowadays? So the planning tools, such like Microsoft Visio, Draw.io, and Miro. So, and other applications are available in the market. So these are the top branded products are available. So Draw.io is a very free product and Miro free is available and as well as paid also is available. So Microsoft Visio is completely paid services, very costly product. Coming to the next phase. So define requirements. So define requirements. So we don't have any problem here. So once we are working on the planning, so we can easily identify the requirements. But the requirements, if you are already mentioned in the tool, so next time any project when you're working easily, we can able to find the what are the requirements in the previous projects and the same related feature when you're developing. So we can easily find out from the existing project requirements. Coming to the design and prototype development. Okay. So as usual, we are continuing that with the help of Draw.io or maybe Visio. With the same tools, we can continue that. Right. Coming to the software development. So we already discussed that there are three phases are available, right? Like coding, building, and testing. Coming to the coding team. Example, you are a Java developer and you're working on one of the module. Let's take example, Zomato. Okay, Zomato is a web application, so online food delivery app. You know everyone. So this single application, the web application was not developed by a single engineer. Okay, there are multiple features are available in this application. Example, in the front page, you can, if you're checking this, okay, so go to zomato.com, Mintra.com. So these are the web applications are not developed by a single person. So like here, get the app investor relations, add restaurants, login, sign up. So the each application based on the features will cut down into small modules, and each module will be assigned to a few engineers will be working on it. So who called as a modules manager by called as module lead, the person will be continuously working with the team. They'll take an update and sharing to the project manager. Suppose the application was divided into 4 modules. Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, and Module 4. Example, Module 1 is a login page, and Module 4 is a payment gateway. So Module 1, 2, 3 is completed, and 4 is not completed. So only one module is not completed, so we can club all the modules 1, 2, 3. We can deliver the applications to the customer is not possible because without payment gateway, we cannot generate the business. Okay, so module 1 is not completed. Module 2, module 3, and module 4 is completed. So without login and business will not continue. So each and every module is necessary to do the business by the customer. So what are the modules we are developing? Each team definitely we need to complete 100%. The feature should be working. Okay, all modules are working fine. After that, we are integrating between module 1 to 2 and 2 to 3 and 3 to 4. All 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. All 4 modules we need to integrate, and final software should get ready by end of the month. Okay, so today is the 22nd. But 28th or 29th or 30, but we are unable to merge the all modules because one of the module is giving some problem. So that is called integration issues. Integration issues we are getting. So in this situation, most of the companies are getting unable to deliver the projects on time. They are paying some penalty to the clients. So these type of problems we are facing nowadays in the software development life cycle with the existing software development models. So that's why DevOps came into the picture. So there are latest tools are there developed to avoid the integration issues in the software development lifecycle, especially when we are working on the multiple modules. So normally, so module 1 is managed by a separate team. Module 2 is managed by a separate team. So like that, every module is managing by a separate team. All the modules, whenever daily it is continuously working, instantly nowadays the DevOps tools are continuously integrating each module with another module. They're giving the report. So based on the report, they'll be continuously rechecking the integration issues. So at the end of the day, each module, once it is working fine, the integration issues are 100% they're eliminating with the
There's
DevOps
a,
tools.
I'm sorry, your voice, I mean, there's overlapping or someone is speaking in between.
Okay. Is that fine now? Hello?
Yeah, much better.
Yes, Rajesh.
Right, thank you. So there is a tools are available nowadays. The tools name called CI/CD pipelines. Okay, let me show you. The CI/CD pipelines are called Jenkins, right? So very most popular tool in the market. So we are using this. It's a open source tool. And once you are using this tool, we can connect the source code and we can connect the build and we can connect the infrastructure. Okay, so this is a junction point. So which is handling. So once a Java developer or .NET developer, any developer, once the code is ready. So once the code was entered into the any source code repository like Git, GitHub or Bitbucket or any other source code repository, the code will be taking and directly the code will be converting into software. That's a build by using the Maven or Ant, any other build services are available in the market. So directly the application will be sent for testing. And based on the test results, 100% everything looks good, the application directly deploying on the production environment. So previously, nearly 10 to 15 people are working on multiple days, okay, and multiple hours they'll be spending here. So a single task, the complete the job will be converted to single task. They'll be delivering applications to the production. So that's the beauty of Jenkins. So nowadays there's a huge job opportunities on the Jenkins services. So even other competition products also available in the market, like Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, and Amazon Web Services also they are providing. So tools, but Jenkins so popular. So it is an open source tool which is developed on the Linux operating system. Okay. So coming to the next, the testing, coding, building, everything we have discussed, right? The another thing is the application need to be installed on the server. So sometimes we are installing on the Windows server, sometimes we are installing on the Windows desktop, sometimes on Linux or Apple Mac operating systems. So that's a very difficult for installing in a different operating system. Okay, so example, I'm expert in Microsoft Windows. So okay, I can install the application on 1 or 2 servers or maybe 10 servers. If the same application, if I'm installing on the 10,000 servers, it's very difficult. So that's why we are using such a beautiful product. So in the market, it's a completely open source. The tool name called Ansible. Okay, Ansible. So this Ansible tool will take the deployed package and targeted systems will be directly installing without a manual intervention. So after installation, so successfully deleting the software, the package software after the successful installation on the Windows or Linux machine. So this is also Ansible automation anywhere we are using nowadays is Ansible Tower. So suppose the Microsoft product also is available. Microsoft SCM, System Center Configuration Manager. That's a very costly product. So most of the companies are moving to Ansible to save the money and deploying software applications on the Windows and Linux platforms. So every month, Microsoft is releasing Windows security patches, I think Tuesday or Friday. So those patches, and we are collectively downloading on the source code location. And if you are informing to the Ansible with the small scripts, and the application will be copying to the targeted server, and it will install. And what are the package after installation is done, the temporary directory will be get deleted. So such kind of automation we are doing nowadays. So we are saving the money. So this is the one more important tool we are going to discuss in the DevOps course. And coming back to deployment is over, and finally operations and maintenance. So continuous monitoring by the employee is very difficult. So around the clock, each and every second, monitoring is not possible for all the infrastructure level or platform level. Okay. So granular level monitoring is very difficult. So such kind of issues we can easily handle with the monitoring tools like Grafana, SolarWinds, and other popular monitoring tool services are available. Okay. So any one of the popular monitoring tool we can take here in this course, and we will install and configure and monitor, and we can find out what are the issues are available in the environment, and we try to solve those problems. So these are the total 7 phases, and we are going to completely managing with the DevOps lifecycle process. So let me share my course content. This is a course content here. So before we need to understand the DevOps, so first we need to understand the old traditional SDLC models like a waterfall model, agile model, scrum model, sprints. So these are the terminology you need to learn. Still, some companies are using DevOps, but still they'll be using the old terminologies like agile methodologies, waterfall methodologies. Okay, so these type of models. So slowly we will learn this. So we don't have any problem in that. I will explain. And coming to the DevOps tools, everything is developed on the Linux operating system. So everyone you need to learn Linux and with a shell scripting. So shell scripting we can use to develop any kind of automation on the Linux operating system. So that's why Linux and the shell scripting both we are learning. So these are the topics we are going to teach here. Okay. So I know the Linux is very tough operating system. So we need to uh, remember all the codes. Okay, like commands. Okay. So whenever needed, I will give the commands. Okay, for the Linux basic commands, so you can easily learn. So sometimes in a single session, 5 commands to 10 commands I will teach. So weekly you can practice that. So over the period of the complete course, I will teach nearly 30 to 50 commands. You can easily manage our day-to-day job. Even shell scripting also. So I'll show you a multiple type of jobs, how you can automating with the shell scripting. I will explain. So, but in this course, I was not completely written in the Windows and the batch scripting. So even Windows operating system and batch scripting also we will teach. So same like a Windows Server operating system, uh, like a 2016, 2019, like a services like so 2019, like example, AD, DNS, DHCP. So these type of services also we will explain. And along with that, a basic networking. So IP address for and what is subnetting, connectivity, basic level of troubleshooting. Okay. So these all the subject we will teach in this program. And after that, I told so we have a DevOps tools like Git, GitHub, Maven, SonarQube, Apache, Nexus, Jenkins, Docker, Ansible, Kubernetes, AWS services, Terraform, and other miscellaneous concept we will teach like monitoring tools like Nagios, Python, Jira, Google Cloud Basics, and Microsoft Azure Basics, Windows Server configurations. And finally, we will prepare a resume for each and every one. And so based on that, we can search for your jobs. So even resumes also we will be preparing in the such a tools like a Canva. So Canva is one of the online services. We can build PPTs, resumes, etc. So I'll show you one of the resumes recently we prepared. So this kind of resumes we will be preparing for each and every one. Okay, I will teach you how to prepare a resume for level 2 profiles, level 3 profiles like that. So based on that, you can easily build your own profile, and I will review. And if anything is added additionally, like a points, like a real-time projects and tools and services, I'll update this. And you can directly upload this resume on the Naukri portal. Even Naukri portal also, I will take a separate session, 100% profile, how to update. What are the main topics we need to fill in this particular profile area? So, and what are the job opportunities you need to update? So if you're receiving a call from HR, how you need to answer the call. So such kind of additional services I will take care of you. Okay. So this is the overall session and the duration of this course is 3 months, 2.5 months to 3 months to teach all the programs, whatever I discussed today. And so related to the course fees, you can please check with your coordinator. They will explain. Okay. In case of any doubts or any related to the course fees, I'll share my number. Okay. Right now. So you can please note down. So tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock to evening 4 o'clock, I'll be free. Okay. You can directly call me and you can WhatsApp me. I can directly talk to you one to one. So I can understand your any previous experience or any personal details. I can guide you in a better way. So don't share any personal information here. Any related to the course content. So yes, we can discuss now. Like any other additional support or any other topic is required. So you can unmute and talk to me, right?
Hi, sir.
Yeah. And who's this?
This is Prajwal, sir.
Okay.
Sir, like you told that once we build that application, so
Mhm.
we will do the continuous delivery.
Mhm.
So at that time, like I didn't understand what that Ansible will do, something like. So can you please explain once again, sir?
Okay. Ansible is a open source tool. Okay. So what they'll do now? So example, the application once it is ready, it will take the application and it will be copying to the server like a Windows server or Linux server, and it will install as per the requirement. Example, some XYZ applications required a .NET framework, so and so version. So it will install prerequisites, then it will install the application. So the complete step-by-step installation will be taken care by Ansible on the remote system. Even you can give one system or two system or 10,000 system or 1 lakh system, actively it will handle all the requests to installation. So normal manual installation, it will take some time and sometimes a manual error will be there. So such kind of errors we can easily eliminate with the Ansible services.
So do we write something like code in that Ansible?
Definitely, we need to use that.
Okay, okay, sir.
I will teach that.
Uh,
That's why I'm teaching here shell scripting and batch scripting. So with the help of that scripts, you can easily build a small program. With that, you can deploy your application on the production. That is your main
okay,
job.
sir.
So
Okay,
you're
sir.
not a programmer to learn Java, .NET like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right,
you
sir.
can easily, you can build the scripts and you can deploy the application. So whoever working on the programming side, after that program is ready, the program will be converting into build. That's a software package, and the package will be deploying on the production servers, either on-prem or maybe you can deploying on the cloud side. We can install it.
Okay, so we can call this Ansible as a deploying something software like that.
Continuous deployment services.
Okay, sir. Fine, fine. Thank you, sir.
Any other question?
So,
Hi Rajesh, Manoj here.
Manoj, go ahead.
Hi Manoj,
Yeah.
tell me.
Uh, yeah. Sir, this training is going trained by you, or is there any other trainers going to include it for the other topics?
Okay, basically, I know that some other institutions are teaching. Um, Demo will be taken by one senior most trainer. After that, other trainer will be teaching some topics, right? Okay, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
So end to end, I'll teach. Okay, only in case of any doubts during the lab. So I will arrange some lab coordinator. You can check with them. You can clarify your doubts, like any small doubts. If any big doubts, every day, the first 5 to 10 minutes, we have a Q&A. You can share your screen and you can explain your issues. You can solve it. In case of any big issues, we will sit separately 1 to 1 and we can solve those problems. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Right. I know because of most of the training institutions, the first 1 week or 2 weeks, they will run by the senior most trainer. After that, junior trainers will teach that other concepts. Okay. So we are not following that model. Okay. That's a very bad thing. I don't want to follow that. Entire classes I will
Okay,
take care of it.
sure, thank you.
And one more important update, I told you know, so there is a infrastructure. We have on-prem and cloud. So cloud will be provided by Amazon. So that's a free account. So what about on-prem? So we have a dedicated lab is available, the worth of 3.5 lakhs. So we have a UPS, continuous UPS, and we have a high-speed internet connection and a rack server with a 2 terabytes storage, like a hypervisor is installed. And we have a n number of servers are configured with a dedicated IP. So for every student, whoever learning the DevOps with me, I'll give you 10 hours of free lab access on-prem environment. So you can set up uh, from the scratch level, you can build your Windows servers and you can build your Linux machines and you can get a hands-on experience. So that is not available with other training institutions. I will give you. So probably tomorrow, uh, whenever I'm taking the session, okay, in the coming week. So one day I will share the video camera presentation and how the server look like, how the server will be configuring and how to connect. So each and every network configuration I'll show you so that you can easily understand in the real-time environment how the environment they're preparing from the scratch level. So even this concept also I will teach. So probably this week I will plan it. So around the evening time or maybe either in the morning time I will plan. So you can please join and you can learn that concept. So this is my mobile number. So WhatsApp and calling both are available. Please note down 7799 466 664. In case any questions, support@cloudtechnet.com. This is the mail address. You can write your email if any questions. Mostly I'll be answer on the WhatsApp itself. In case if you are sending an email, you can use this email address. Any other question? Thank you all. So we will send the recording and as well as the course content also. Okay, you can please check. And tomorrow I will be between 10 o'clock to evening 4 o'clock. You can call me directly.
Okay, Rajesh. Thank you. Thanks for.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.